Thomas, Dell Incorporated.
Donovan, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good. Take a seat.
Thank you. So, I actually have family out here around the Sunflower area. What do you think of it? I know my family really loves it.
I mean, I love it. I've been here for like 3 years in the IT department, so it's it's a great community. It's super safe, as we like to keep it. So, what do you like about it?
I like how it's small. Very organized. You guys do a great job keeping it safe. Just a small area.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course. So let's get into this. You mind if I start taking notes on here?
No, absolutely.
Visuals?
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. So I was just wondering, what brought you over to the Dell website?
So I was basically just shopping around, kind of seeing what kind of laptops Dell had to offer. Because I know Panasonic had a good product line. So we're just really looking to implement new technology here at the department, and just kind of hope that we can maintain our reputation here.
Oh, of course, of course. So what's the current situation like with the computers you have inside your vehicles?
So right now they're a little outdated, but we're looking to integrate, faster Wi-Fi, faster connectivity. Really want to be able to integrate one system in the IT department because we only have, 8 staff members, 4 part-time, 4 full-time. So we want to make it a little more streamlined.
Of course. And you guys have the computers equipped in all your vehicles? Are you lacking some?
So currently we have a full line of products in our vehicles, but we really want to be able to, take that computer, from our cruisers, take it with us on emergency medical calls, or, bring it back to the office without having 2 computer systems.
Of course, of course. So obviously you're having a couple issues with the connectivity and stuff, as well as running 2 different systems at once. It's good. I can recommend that our Dell Rugged Laptop series does have a lot of different capabilities that you might not see in some of our other competitors. I know we have a very, very, very strong Intel Core processor, which keeps great connectivity to LTE, which is very readily available in your area prior to all the research I did to make sure of that. So besides the connectivity issues, are there any other issues you're facing with the laptops?
It's mostly just a cost factor at this point. We did shop around as a department, and Dell's a little expensive, and we're just not sure whether we want to make that investment into a company that we've never really worked with before.
I understand that. Well, I'd be happy to show you. We do have multiple different options for it. So if one of them is not within your price point, you can always downgrade. And I wouldn't consider it too much of a downgrade, as you're going to get the same performance values. They might just look a little different, size may be a little different. But they all do have that backwards compatibility, where they will all fit into your vehicles, which is good.
Which is very, very important.
Of course. So you may give up price a little bit, which is in your area, but you'll still be able to link them into your vehicles, which is very important.
It's super, super important.
Of course.
Can you just run through a couple more of the features? I looked online, but I don't have a professional in front of me to kind of walk me through it.
So with our Dell Rugged series, one of the big things that we stress about is that it works in a multitude of different conditions, whether it be cold, whether it be rainy, whether let's say you're nearby a fire where a crime occurred, and there is that heat and you are getting up close. We do have a special fan inside that does keep the whole processor cool to inhibit any sort of overheating or anything along those lines. It does have a touchscreen that is water resistant, so if it does happen to get wet, you'll still be able to operate it as well, even if you're wearing gloves. The screen itself does react when you do use the gloves as well, so you don't have to worry about taking your gloves off. I'd say it's very efficient, which is good.
So I know we talked about the connectivity. Can you go a little more into how are these better than let's say Panasonic, for example? How fast is it, or how reliable is it?
Of course. So as mentioned before, we do have that special processor that does connect to the LTE. By name, it is the FirstNet Ready. So it is fast, reliable, high capacity LTE connectivity. So maybe you don't have, I don't know your situation if you do have Wi-Fi capabilities in your vehicles. If you don't, that's totally fine, as you will have that complete LTE, very fast, reliable connection. As soon as you open the computer to start doing any sort of report, any sort of navigation, any sort of communication, it will instantly connect to the LTE, and you'll be ready to go. Not too much start time, so it'll just keep you going.
Well, thanks for clearing that up. That's super important. What's the stress test? I know I saw on your website. Can you just go, I guess, a little more into detail? Because we don't want to shell out so much money and then just have them break.
Oh, of course. So the Dell Rugged Series, as by the name, they are very durable. It contains multiple layers within both the screen and the keyboard to keep it very, shock resistant, dust resistant, waterproof, heat proof. Everything I mentioned before, I'd say it's one of the top premier rugged laptops in the industry.
Okay.
Good for getting dropped, just any sort of condition that may come up.
That's cleared it up. Thank you so much.
Just in case you got to take it out of your vehicle
Exactly.
for any sort of reason, everything's good there. So are you interested? Is there any way we can, put together maybe a further meeting? I can maybe bring a couple samples to you, see how they look inside the vehicles.
I'd definitely like to, bring like senior officers in or the department IT manager to kind of play with the demonstrations and go from there. So we should definitely set up another meeting.
Awesome.
Does next week, Thursday at 3:30 sound good to you?
That is perfect for me.
All right.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Alex, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing you.